Hi, good morning. This is Teacher Donna, and this morning I'm going to talk about the subject that I will have this semester, and we'll talk a bit about the things that we're going to go through for the entire sem. And I'm also going to give you a little background about myself. For this semester, I am going to teach the subject Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person. So this is a subject which is taught in senior high school, sometimes in grade 11, but for this semester, we have it in grade 12. Intro to Philo actually is intended to make students understand themselves better. Take note of that, students. You'll be able to understand yourself better, not just yourself, but also the people around you. The entire semester, you'll be exposed to ideas that could help develop in you the capacity to think and make choices. Again, not just for yourself, but for others. This subject is really practical in approach, and if studied by heart, it could develop one's capacity to reason out correctly. The tools that we will be using for the class are the following. It could vary actually from at times you could have Zoom, and our favorite classroom we used last semester, we have the Google Classroom, and we have the G Meet or the Google Meet. And are you familiar with this one? This is the Google Forms. It is the place where we'll be doing the quizzes. Okay, the good thing about it is your attendance is loaded automatically after you take the quiz. And for some teachers, they use the Nearpod. Okay, these are just some of the tools that most of the teachers would be using. And for Intro to Philo, we could play around these tools. For the whole sem of studying Intro to Philo, you students are actually expected to reflect on daily experiences holistically. Okay, what does it mean to reflect on your experiences holistically? Okay? You're not just taking in a part of your experience, but you take it as a whole. You look at it as something where you can learn a lesson from. Okay? Not just half of the experiences, not just those experiences that you like, but also those that you don't like. And the good thing about it, the best thing rather about it, is you get a chance to reflect on those experiences. You get a chance to choose which of those experiences of those things that happened to you in the past would be the things that could happen or might happen in the future. Okay? And course objective number 2, this is actually good. It says acquire. Wow, acquire critical and analytical thinking skills. That's big. And for many of you are familiar with critical and analytical thinking skills, I hope that we just don't know them by definition, but I hope that we get to experience how to use them. And number 3, those skills we'll be able to use in our daily life. They say no matter how important the lesson is, how big the lesson is, or no matter how good the teacher is, if the student will not be able to transfer your learnings from the classroom into your daily life or into your life, that lesson is nothing. And become truthful, environment-friendly, and service-oriented. Become truthful simply means become honest. Environment-friendly, of course, we hope that you'll be able to develop the capacity to take care of the things around you. That includes nature, okay? That's being environment friendly. And of course, service oriented, developing you the love to serve other people. Not just yourself, not just self-service, but self-service for other people. And number 5, actively committed to the development of a more humane society. It's really difficult. This thing is really difficult to develop nowadays, considering the situation where we in. And nowadays, children, they're into gadgets. And so for the entire semester, let me just make it clear. I think gadgets are good. And they can be used in a manner that can be really positive in effect. But the kind of society where we are in right now, we tend to experience something that is beyond, or something that is inhuman. Okay? So we hope, students, that you will actively commit to develop in yourself and your environment and the people around you a more humane society. It's really difficult and different when you are treated like a real human being than when you are treated like an animal. That's really different. I hope that we get to change that, and they say change starts within yourself. So eventually it should start within us. And number 6, share and talk about your own philosophy of life. Okay? Philosophy of life, these are the things that you want to have, the ideas, the things that you think are good for yourself. These are the beliefs that you develop. Let's say your philosophy in life is to do good to other people. So these are things that we hope at the end of the semester you develop the chance to share it, to embrace it, and not just to keep it yourself, but to share or talk about it to other people in case they ask about it. And the classwork will be geared towards creating a class project. Okay, don't be confused nor scared. This class project is really simple as you are thinking, and I will be discussing that more in our class. And this is entitled My Inner Voice. Prepare to unlock yourself and be the voice you want it to be. So here I am, a mother of 3 kids, a girl and 2 boys, a teacher and a nurse by profession. Most of the time I am a teacher to my children and to the school where I'm working at. And many times I become a nurse to myself and to my family and to anyone who wants to receive my service. Most especially, I'd like to share that I am a COVID survivor. Why do I have to include this? Because I want to spark hope to all of us that this COVID-19 that is affecting many of us these days, this is something that we can survive with the help of God, with the help of the medication that we're taking, the right medication that we're taking, and of course with the right way of taking care of ourselves. Okay? It starts from boosting your immune system. Okay? And of course, others say vaccine for them. If you have questions about me, do contact me in my email address and take note of my phone number, my cell phone number, 094828875151. Thank you so much. I think that's all I could share this morning. I hope that all of you who are here today, students, I get a chance to meet in the classroom, either in the Zoom, in a Google Meet, or whatever tool we'll be using. Thank you so much. See you in class. Bye.